We've had jobs before, homeless camps, when we had to walk inside the woods, machete, make a path for us. That's why we charge what we charge.
My name is Ryder. I'm the co-founder of Junk Punks. Today, I'm planning to work on the website with a developer. One of the challenges is making sure that all of our data is 100% accurate. A lot of times when you do have manual data entry, there are going to be errors. It's just making sure that the teams behind the review process are making sure they're catching those and we're not missing anything.
Typical day for a junk removal employee, they're coming in the morning at around 7 to 8 a.m. Really depends on when those first jobs book and if the trucks are full of junk, if we have to dump them right away, or if they're actually just empty and they're ready to go right to the first job. So the guys will come in around 7 to 8. They'll come in, they'll get their boots on, they'll get their uniforms on. Some of the guys bring breakfast in the morning while we're going over the morning meeting and stuff like that. A big thing is flat tires, guys. Usually every single day we'll have at least a couple flat tires. So every single morning the guys are looking for all the flat tires in the fleet. I'm really proud of some of the guys we've had here for a long time now. Cole has been with us since near day one. Just a beast. He comes from 1-800-GOT-JUNK, really big company, comes with a lot of experience. So right when we brought Key in, he just meshed very well, taught the guys a lot of stuff. The dude's got unreal work ethic. He's here to work 7 days a week if we need him. Whatever we want, Key's down to do it. The biggest thing is making sure you're spending the time in the right people. If you're spending all this time and resources into people who don't have it or don't want to have it or don't want to learn, you're wasting so much time. You need to get rid of those people, get new people who have the characteristics and the skill set that you want, and work on those people. Don't work on people who don't want to put the work in, who don't want to succeed. Definitely shows for some people. Their performance could be lacking, and some companies that might fly, but we're trying to build a company culture to where stuff like that doesn't happen here.
Not our first time doing jobs for this client. He has a lot of property and he has a lot of homeless people that go in his property and just trash it. So I'd say twice a year we go to his property and just clean up everything they have. And yeah, so we're gonna walk this whole strip down and make sure the pictures we got are accurate and give him a final quote. We're about to walk in it. Our cameraman Nick is very lucky because the cameraman never dies. But sometimes we do find homeless people with like machetes and stuff. So I warmed up earlier, you guys didn't see it. If we see someone, we're just gonna run, okay? My name is Maldini. I look over the daily operations of Junk Punks. I don't really think there is anything more disgusting than a homeless cleanout. Just a bunch of random things, like bags of who knows what's in there, in them. Garbage bags they took from someone's house. A bunch of metal, a bunch of mattresses, like random stuff. So far, so good. You can show them too. There's a trail, so we can park the truck right next to the camp. We've had jobs before, homeless camps, when we had to walk inside the woods, machete, make a path for us to get into the stuff. But compared to some of them that we have done in the past, I'm happy. It's bad, but it's not too bad. So anything you can think of, needles, feces. You have holes of like feces. Booby traps.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I swear to God, they do booby traps for you.
Have you ever encountered a booby trap?
No. The tedious, it wasn't a lot of like big items, like it wasn't like a huge job, like it's gonna be 20 trucks. It's gonna be like not too many trucks, like 4 or 5. We do have a lot of metal in this homeless clean out. What we're gonna do, we're gonna put it all on a pile, keep it, and once we have a big enough pile, we're gonna make a load to go to the scrapyard and scrap it. How do you push the guys to get this job done? Money. It would be a higher commission and a higher bonus for this type of jobs, and it's riskier than any other common junk removal, like couch removal. You're literally working with almost biohazards, needles and feces. So money is a big part of it, but I'd say almost everyone in this company has that hustle mentality that we need to get the job done. I'm not gonna go home today with like leaving half a load. No, I'm gonna stay here until 10 p.m. and get it done.
That's up to.
Alright, so the first trailer is on the way to the dump. Second load is gonna be all metal. For some reason, all the homeless here put all the metal in one spot. There's like a lot of metal. I think they were planning on scrap it, but we're gonna do it for them. We're loading all the metal now. We'll go to the scrapyard, get some, save on dump fees, and make money out of it. So that's what we're doing now. Hello? Is this empty?
Probably.
Pull it out?
Yeah. There was like some tents in between trees. I don't even know how they got the tent in there. There was a tire. There was a tree that grew into a tire. So that tire was there for I don't know how long, years? I have no idea. But I had to grab a chainsaw and a sawzall and just literally cut like branches this big from the ground. I guess they're called trees. But I had to cut it in order to even get to the stuff. And most of it was like underneath, like we had to do a lot of cleaning before we even get to the items. But we do offer, we try our best to take care of our guys with like snacks, good equipment, good tools. Everyone has their own like tool bag, good gloves. You know, one time I got yelled at for spending too much money on food, but I love my guys.
How much you drop a week on food?
I don't want to say. Why is it important? It makes a good environment. You know, you don't want to come to work. You know, if you come to work and you're a little bit hungry, you eat some snacks, and it's gonna make your mood better, and you're gonna feel a little better. If we expect these guys to bust their asses and not stop for lunch, we gotta take care of them. You know.